I wanted to shoot this video for those of you who are lacking a little momentum and motivation right now. Maybe you're feeling like you are stuck, stagnant. You're losing sight of what you're building. Maybe you had some goals and you've hit them and you've come to the end of that season and you're wondering about what is next. I deal with this a lot with clients. I actually had 2 clients, and it happens more so when you achieve stuff and you become more successful. So one of my clients, she's become redundant in her business in the sense of her business is ticking along. It's doing incredibly well. She's got the time freedom she wants, money freedom she wants, and location freedom she wants. And now she's like, what do I do with all of this extra time? And then the guilt that comes up with that around, she should be working or she should be sat at her desk. And this inability to just enjoy what she's built. And the second client, again, built a 50 to 60,000 a month business and feeling flat. And I know if you are making 3 or 4 grand a month and you are dying in your business right now and you're struggling and it's not landing, it's not hitting, that's going to seem strange to you because you think that when you get to the point where you're making money and you've got enjoyment in your business and you're growing, that it's actually going to solve a lot of your problems. And it won't, I promise you, it won't. What will end up happening is you get to a point where you're like, okay, cool, this was great, but it wasn't what I thought it would be. And specifically for the female client that I have, who has this time freedom and this guilt related to doing the things that she wants to do, thinking that she has to sit behind the desk. I want to share with you the shift for this. Because when you are focused on linear, like point A is here where I'm at, and this is where I want to get to, goals, and you don't focus on goals of internal growth, you will get to a point where you keep knocking down targets and then you keep feeling flat because it's not what you expected it to be. And my advice for this client specifically was enjoy the freedom that you've created. Because she relayed one thing to me. She was like, unless I feel the fear of having to do this, then I don't feel as motivated. And the fuel source, I think it was Brooke Castillo said, burnout is not the activity that we do, but the fuel source that fuels the activity. And this is the key. It's like if you are fueled by fear, anxiety, and that's the thing that motivates you right now, you will consistently hit burnout. But that has to switch at some point to the fuel has to be fueled by purpose, fueled by desire, fueled by contribution, fueled by the giving to others. And you can get there very easily, very quickly, if you allow yourself to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's a weird thing that we do, is like we create the situations or the circumstances of freedom, and then we're not allowing ourselves to enjoy the freedoms that come with that. And we think that unless we're like slaying dragons all day, every day, then we're not really being productive, effective, or impactful. And that's a really, really bad place to be in business. And I think, really, I'll give you the advice that I give this client specifically. I was like, spend 30 days of leaning into impulse, doing exactly what you want to do. Like if you feel like taking the day off, go and take the day off. If you feel like going for a hike, go for a hike. If you feel like going to yoga, go to yoga. And I think as long as you are taking care of the things that need to be taken care of in your business, business is about building a life, right? It's not about building a business and fitting your life in the spare time. It's about building a life, at least for me anyway. That's not right for everyone, right? But for me, it's about building a business so that I can live the life that I want to live. I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't even really want to have a $100 million a year business. Like, I like the game of business. In fact, I love the game of business, but I also love the game of life. I'm a father. I'm a partner, I'm a husband. I've got family. I want to enjoy things. I don't want to look back when I'm 50, 60 years old and go, fuck, I missed all of the best years of my life stuck in an office. And so I think whenever we feel like business is stifling our life and we don't feel like we have the freedoms that we want, then we really will cling to that, and we'll cling to the fact that we got to stay at our desk all day. And often it's just fear. Like it's fear that's keeping you there. It's not necessarily the need to do it. You know, I'm huge on efficiency versus productivity. Be efficient, not productive. Don't try and get more done. Try and get the stuff done that actually makes the difference. And if you can get more of the stuff done that makes the difference, then that's when you get quantum growth. But yeah, I told this client, lean into impulse. Do what you want to do. As long as you take care of the pieces that you need to take care of every day, go and do the things that you enjoy. And then watch, more likely that you're more creative, you have more ideas, more insight, more, you're more efficient, you're getting more done, and you're accomplishing more in your business because you're actually spending time on stuff that makes a difference, and you're doing things that are enjoyable in your life, and you feel like you're finally fulfilling the potential and purpose that you set out to build a business with, right? We often build a business for freedom, and it often takes our freedom instead of giving it to us. And this is a practice. This is just a 30-day practice of, can you lean into all of the impulses that you desire while still doing the things that are necessary in business, and then looking at the end of that 30 days and going, hey, I get it. My business didn't die. I didn't fail. It probably even grew. But yeah, if you are in a situation where you've hit some targets, you're feeling flat, yeah, you need some new targets, but you also need some life targets too. You need some things that are going to light you up personally. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. I love training Jiu-Jitsu. A big goal of mine is to condense the amount of time that I work in my business so that I can do more Jiu-Jitsu. I'm 37 years old. I'm 38 in October. And I don't have many years of I probably have 5-8 years of working my hardest in Jiu-Jitsu. And I want to utilize those to the best of my ability. So get clear on some new targets, get clear on a new vision, get clear on a new outcome, get clear on where you're heading in your life, but also get clear on what you want to do with the life that you have. Lean into impulse for 30 days. Take your foot off the gas a little, right? Change the fuel source from fear to faith. Lean into all of the things that you want to do. And then watch, by the day, your brain will start to be replenished and free and open and abundant and available. And then, man, you'll see so much freedom open up. All right, that's it. Peace.